Hello, Latina professional mamas. How are you today? I am going to give everyone some time to get on so we can have a great conversation. I'm so excited to talk to you all today, especially since we've had some really great guest speakers. I know I have learned a lot because, as I've always told you guys, I am right there with you with trying to be my best me and being a professional, a mama, a wife, and friend, and trying to master this amazing thing called life. Hello, Margie. So great to have you here. I do hope that you guys all have gotten to see the last two specifically. Our guest, oh my God, I just learned so much. So I'm really excited to continue the same series about really giving that time to yourself. And I call this segment here reclaiming your peace. And I am super excited about it because since I have had these last two sessions with all you lovely ladies, I've learned a lot. I've learned about how important it is to retain that time for yourself. I've also learned that we have to make some time in the morning, having a really good morning routine. And then having those non-negotiable moments for yourself, right? I mean, these are a lot of things that we all have, I'm sure, struggle to retain. Let's see, we have Carla. Hi, Carla. Hi, Angela. Hi, Alexis. Oh, I'm so excited you guys are coming on in. Awesome. Hello, Marisol. Hello, hello, hello. So I wanted to kind of go over a lot of the things that we've discussed and how I find that some things that have been working for me, and I'm hoping that you guys share what's been working with you. I think it's really important that we work together and communicate to each other what's working and what's not working. Some of the things that I've taken from the last couple of sessions that we've had was, like I had mentioned, getting that great morning routine, because we need that to reclaim some peace to ourselves. The first thing in the morning I've stopped doing was look at my phone. Okay, that was something really hard for me, because when I get up in the morning, I want to look at my phone and see what I missed throughout the night, because I'm in iGaming and sports betting. So if anyone knows about that business, it's a 24/7, 365 type of business. So I'm always wanting to look at what I missed overnight. So I have not done that in this past couple of weeks. I have shut my phone off and I have given myself my morning. So I've gotten up, I've had a nice cold glass of water, and just had quiet time, getting the kids together with no phone. Can you imagine that, ladies? Has anybody else tried that? Is anyone adding that to their routine? Because that thus far has been amazing. It's been so, so, so great. And then I've also claimed some non-negotiable time. So non-negotiable time is super important to reclaim your peace. Okay. I have picked Sunday as my non-negotiable time. I go to church, I spend time with my family, and I make some time with friends, get on phone calls. Sometimes my friends are, across the states, some are international. So I just take that time to say, who am I going to talk to that day? It's non-negotiable. Sunday is my day. And I hope you guys have, withhold your promise and have taken some non-negotiable time, because that, my dear ladies, is another step to reclaim that peace. Hello, Beatrice. Oh, Christina. Oh, you lovely ladies. I'm so grateful to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Another thing for your non-negotiable time, ladies. Again, I know you might not be able to have a whole day. That is okay. But let's start with getting that time for yourself, because like I always said, you cannot work on an empty glass. Right? We can't do that. We need to start retaining that time for ourselves, get excited about who we are, and blossom within. Because in here, right? In here is that teenage girl, that young girl that had no responsibilities, right? It was just, we were on top of the world. And now we're working, we're momming, we're cooking, we're doing all these different things. And where are we, right? We're still in there. We have to reclaim that, ladies. Has any of you ladies added anything into your routine that you can share, and that what's been working for you guys to reclaim that inner peace, to reclaim yourself and that time for yourself? Let's see if anyone's going to answer. Come on, ladies. I know I've seen some of you in some of these meetings that we've had. So you set up some time with your friends. Oh, that's great, Christina. I think that is so important. I know that I stopped doing that when I had my kids, because essentially my friends that didn't have kids, they weren't really interested in doing things with children. So that was always a tough thing. But you know what? I have started to get back with having some adult time, right? A little bit of adult time goes a long way. So Christina, that is so great. That's right. So powerful. You can't drink from an empty glass. Nope, can't do it. I like that, Margie. Sitting by the window in the morning with coffee with no cell phone. Oh my God. Isn't that just amazing? That is beautiful. You walking in the morning after leaving my son at school. Oh, ladies, I am so super proud of you. This is so great. You see, this is amazing. A few weeks ahead of time, planning. That is so important. Alexis, yes, that's something that I need to start adding with essentially creating a better plan. Because sometimes I tend to be winging life sometimes with everything that happens with the kids. And I have to start getting better with planning my time so that way I can even find maybe more pockets of time for myself. I think it's just really, really important. I've been doing a lot of research about how specifically Latina females can get burnt out so much because, we've come to this place in our mind that, everything has to be perfect. We're taking care of our families, sometimes our parents, sometimes just doing so much on top of everything else, and working, and the kids, and being also the default parent that we discussed about how, some of us that work from home are the ones that get the call if the kids are sick and need to be picked up, and doing many different things. And then all of a sudden we're behind at work, or we're behind with dinner. And then, then we feel guilty when we throw chicken nuggets in the air fryer, or order a pizza. And, I've learned from working with Latina professional mamas and speaking with all you women that it's okay to feed our kids chicken nuggets or French fries, or order a pizza. It's okay to understand that, we're not always going to be at 100%. We have to give ourselves grace so that way we can reclaim our peace. Because if we're constantly being our biggest bully, then we're not being good for ourselves, ladies. I mean, I think one thing that I started adding to my rituals is thinking of all my wins, right? Everything that I've done right, everything I've gotten that was positive that given week. Also thinking about, wow, you know what? My kids are thriving. They're in school, back to school, thank God. They're getting involved in different activities. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not doing half bad. And I give myself such a hard time about not being completely perfect that, no one else is noticing but me. So shame on me, right? How many of you guys feel that way, right? Like, seriously, we're always thinking we're doing something wrong and nobody else is seeing it. I think we just need to give ourselves a break, ladies. We need to give ourselves a break, reclaim our peace, because it's a mind that is constantly going. Oh, are you guys having problems with this? If anyone else is having problems with the stream, please let me know. Hi, B. So true. You're feeling it, right? Oh my God. So ladies, I want to hear some things from you. What do you guys find the most struggling? What stops you from reclaiming your peace? Is it time? Is it really just not enough time in the day? Or are you not really giving yourself the grace that you deserve? Are you not, are you super, super busy where you just can't give your non-negotiable time, which I'm going to call BS, ladies? Non-negotiable time has to happen. So everyone needs to get that. Saying no, Margie. Oh, that word no. Well, I think, Margie, we're gonna work on that, right? I think that should definitely be a series, and we probably should get some guest speakers. And if there's any ladies out there that know how to say no with pride, let us know, because we need to have you as a guest speaker to strategize the power of the word no, because we have to reclaim our peace, ladies. You want to be best support your family and friends emotionally with life changes. Oh, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Self praise. Take time in my day to tell myself that I'm kicking my day's butt. Yes, yes, yes. See, this is why I love this community. This is why I love this community. Look at these lovely women nailing it. And someone else said setting healthy limits. That is so good. I mean, why is it so easy for certain people, even specifically like my husband, he has no worries about saying, I'm sleeping until 1 o'clock. Well, God bless you. I can't do that because my kids are going to be tearing up the whole entire house if I did that. Jesus. Again, I know I need to give myself some grace. I realize that there are times that I can't be everywhere and everything for everyone, right? So if we have to talk to our husband's friends or ask for help, right? That's something I know that is a struggle, asking for help to reclaim our peace. Hey, dial a friend, can you watch the kids for a minute? Or honey, listen, can you give me a few hours? I want to get my hair done. I want to just take some girl time. I want to just have some adult female time, right? I think that each and every one of us can reach out to that one person to give us some help, be it family, friends, to get and reclaim that peace by just giving ourselves some time, non-negotiable time. And again, ladies, I don't care if there isn't enough time to do one day a week. Let's start small. If it's a couple of minutes a day, start, as we mentioned, that starting that morning routine to get that morning right, turning off the phone, having a nice cold drink, giving yourself that opportunity to have a little bit of time for yourself in the morning to get a real fresh start of your day. That's always so important. Then also, of course, remembering to give yourself grace. I love how a lot of the women have said that, providing themselves the opportunity to say your wins instead of always looking at your negatives, because again, we are our own worst enemy. And if we're consistently knocking ourselves down, I mean, come on, ladies, let's stop that. What else? I outsource task I do not enjoy. Okay, outsource delegation. That's really good. That's really good. I actually went to a women's conference once, and they spoke about delegation and how sometimes certain personality types have a problem with control, and they end up taking all the responsibility, saying, no, I'll do it. It's going to take a lot less time for me to do it instead of someone else to do it. And one thing that we learned at this leadership conference is that if we don't delegate those responsibilities that would essentially reclaim your own peace, we're also missing that other individual's opportunity not only to grow and develop as an employee or as someone that can help in these situations. We're just not giving them that opportunity, right? So we're not developing another individual, which I found, okay, well, that thinking about it that way made me feel a lot better as a leader. That shame on me for not allowing this person to develop, giving them that opportunity to grow within their space. So I think we can think about that throughout our life, right? Because I know maybe our spouses, friends want to help us and be a blessing to our lives. I think sometimes giving that person that opportunity to be that blessing and to kind of grow that relationship with you can help us reclaim our peace, because it'll give us time back, right? It'll give us some time back in our day and relieve us from added stress that we probably don't need. Turning off my phone and realigning is so helpful. Yeah. Marisol, I found that not looking at my phone has been the biggest blessing, because again, it'll stress me out first thing in the morning. Christina, I don't have small children anymore, but taking care of my parents, their finances, running my household, and looking for a job can feel so overwhelming. Oh, Christina, I am so sorry. That is a lot. We don't even think about that sometimes, because we know that our parents have taken care of us, and then the stress of having to take care of them, sometimes that that emotional turmoil can be a lot because, we always look at our parents to take care of us, and now we're taking care of them. It's overwhelming, right? And it can kind of mess with your mind a bit. And then looking for a job as well. So those finances in your own mind and for your own life. So, just keep on plugging away. But remember, Christina, when we're talking about reclaiming our peace, you have to also remember to give yourself a little bit of grace. Again, I'm hoping you're hearing that word over and over again, ladies, giving yourself grace. So that way, that you're doing your very best. And I believe that everything does happen for a reason. Even through your seasons, it's always for a reason. And the testimony of those reasons can be a blessing to someone else. I know that I've been burnt out before, and having these series with you lovely ladies has been so amazing because I'm learning from you the same way, you guys are learning from me through my experiences. And again, I'm not always going to get it right. And sometimes I'm legitimately my worst enemy. So, I'm preaching these things, but I'm also working through these things right along the side with you, hoping to be a better me, right? I want to make sure that I'm doing my very best. I'm sure you guys are too. Hello, Diana. Hello. I set up the sleep setting on my phone so I do not hear the alerts throughout the night. That's really good. I've done that. Yep, phone is off. You need to grow more relationship with your church family. That's really special, Christina. I know my church has a lot of these things, something called a loop, which is called living out our purpose. And that's been really helpful because I feel that when you get into some type of group, you start to kind of communicate and you start opening up. And that really gives you an opportunity to kind of let go your baggage a bit. And that is so helpful because it kind of leaves a little bit room to retain some more positive things in your life, right? So if you give yourself an opportunity to build those relationships, be it a church or any type of group setting, it's going to open up your eyes to a lot of different resources, right? And opportunities to retain strong friendships, as well as opportunities to kind of let go of some of those thoughts in your mind. And then someone can elevate you, because I hope within your church family, there's people that are motivating and make you feel like, you're amazing, because obviously we are all amazing. We all are. I mean, we were created by an amazing maker. So I know we're all created to be purposeful, to be amazing, and to nail it, and to be a really good lighthouse for our children and the people around us. So I do hope that you guys are knowing that you are special. And I hope that you guys do have those opportunities to build those relationships externally through church or friendships and so on. What else, ladies? I know that we're going to be doing another series in 2 weeks. I will be out of town next week, so I'm not going to have that much time, but I'm hoping that you guys can provide me some insight of what you would like this platform to bring you. I would love to know more from you, what you would like to hear about, what would you like to learn about, what struggles you are feeling, so that way I can also retain some more guest speakers to talk on those subjects. And please provide feedback of those guest speakers that we've had thus far. I mean, I know I'm super excited. I keep on saying it because they were just amazing, these ladies. I mean, I've learned so much, and I've taken a lot in, and I'm going to consistently take on more so that way I can consistently be better. Caroline, hi from New York City. This was a welcome surprise. I just took an anti-anxiety pill and was going to sit in peace as I open like that. Oh, that's great. That is great. I'm so glad you were here. I'm so glad you were with us. Hello from New York City. I'm in New Jersey. So we're kind of neighbors. Yeah, super cool. So again, I wanted you guys to know that I just appreciate all of you. I appreciate everyone sharing their insights. And, when it comes to reclaiming the peace, to me, this time with you ladies is a little bit of time that I get to reclaim my peace. Oh, we got a Jersey City one. Hello. Hello, Jersey City. It's so nice to have you here. It doesn't give a name, but it says LinkedIn user. So welcome to our platform. We're grateful for you to be here. And again, I would love to see some commentary. Ladies, tell me how we can help you. We have so many resources in our Latina professional community that I would, have availability to tap into, so that way we can consistently learn and grow together as a community. And I want to know how we can help you. How can we serve you? How can we serve each other? How can we make this platform really, really beneficial for everyone? Grounding exercises help me center and refocus me. Planting my bare feet on the ground, feeling sunshine on my face. Ah, that is so beautiful. That is so great, Tina. I need to get some more exercise in my life. That's not something I'm really good at. I just don't take the time to do that. And I know I need to get on a workout routine and get it on a healthier lifestyle. So, seeing that was definitely something I need to take in and start learning to do for myself. Always looking for more resources to help juggle life demands. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Christina. We could work that in for sure. Oh, okay, Marisol. I definitely would love self-care advice for those who work from home. Yes, Marisol, we did have a segment on working from how to thrive from working a work from home environment. So definitely look at that video. And one thing that we did discuss is definitely taking that time. And I know it's definitely hard, but making sure that your workspace is your workspace and it's consistently, and you're not just going, you're not having your workspace like at the kitchen table or on the couch, because you want to make sure your space is for work and you're not always consistently there, right? You need to kind of separate those things. I will definitely talk more about that, Marisol, because I work from home as well, and I know it's definitely a struggle. Because I feel like the default parent that everyone, if something happens or something's going on, I have to take on that load. And then even internally with my family, they tend to think I'm not working when I'm in my office, but I am working. Just because I'm working from home does not necessarily mean that I'm not working. So I do feel your pain, Marisol, and we do have, like I said, we do have a segment that we've done. So please look back. It's called Thriving in a Work from Home Environment. Maybe resources on reinventing yourself if you are transitioning to a new career or have a new need to consider transitioning due to stress or lack of balance in current. Well, I love that. Yes, absolutely. And we do have some resources internally about that. So specifically in career, so I can actually talk to someone. I have someone in my mind already. So, and we can have a guest speaker on that, because that's a really, really tough one with a new career and transitioning and reinventing yourself. But, one thing I would say, Angelica, I personally would say you're not reinventing yourself. You're still you, right? You're just going to be learning something new, or you're going to be taking on a different task, or you're expanding your mind to be even almost a bigger resource for the world that you live in. But you are definitely not reinventing you. You're just making yourself stronger because you're learning something else. So keep in mind that you're always going to be you. You want to, because if you keep on trying to be something else, because you're going into a different line of work, you might lose yourself, right? I think you're going to be expanding, and I would love to hear the different types of work that you're getting into, and we will definitely have that type of resource for you. I'm going to make sure I write all of these down. Remote is great, but agrees. Everyone assumes you have a lot of time and should be available for everyone, right? Right. I believe that, Christina. Sometimes when I make quick meals, my husband like, "You've been home all day." I'm like, "But I've been working." Right? Oh my goodness. Yeah, I feel you, Tina. I am focusing on being intentional with language and the words, terms I use, both internally and externally. I love that. I love that. Focusing on being intentional with language and the words, terms I use internally, externally. That is so good, Tina. Words can really hurt. And the way you use the almost like the oh my God, that's a segment in itself. How to communicate effectively, right? but also how to take in information. I know I am a little bit more on the sensitive side because, again, I'm always trying to be perfect at everything. So I can take words harshly or not, offensively, but internally accept words in the worst way. And it's just, it's something that I work on as well. Oh, you're welcome, Angelica. I hope you take it as a positive because, when I say we are all special and we're made for a purpose, I never want anyone to ever think that they're changing who they are. No, you're just developing. We're growing. We're going to have seasons in our life that's going to make us stronger. We're going to keep on growing as individuals. We're not changing who we are. We're just becoming bigger, better, and wonderful. And we're learning more. We're becoming more wiser. And hopefully we are giving ourselves more and more love because we have learned so much. And I hope with this job, Angelica, that you are absolutely being a cheerleader for yourself because that is so exciting. Change is hard. And if you're doing it, you should be really excited for yourself for taking that step. So good for you. Like I'm sitting here doing nothing. I feel like I have to always explain what I do all day. I hear you, Christina. I hear you. Listen, nobody understands but the person that's actually living in the shoes that they're in. So I guess we have to give them grace too, right? So we just got to just understand that not everybody might not understand us, right? But listen, I want to leave something with you guys about reclaiming your peace. Please remember something. You are worth time for yourself. You are worth it. All the time you give everyone else, you deserve some too, because you are amazing. You are wonderful, and you can't work off an empty cup. So, non-negotiable time. Turn your phone off. Give yourself a break. Turn social media off. Nobody can ever live up to the standards of everybody else. And sometimes when you're feeling a little depleted, that can make you feel worse. So just turn it off. Give yourself that peace. And if it's church, if it's music, if it's a book, if it's journaling, whatever it is, give yourself that time for you. It's super important. And I want each and every one of you to please put in your comments what you want out of these segments. Put in your comments how we can help. We have so many professionals out there with so much knowledge base. And if you have something that you want to discuss that you know that you've nailed or that you've experienced in your life that you want to share with us, let's talk about it. Let me please have you as a guest because, again, we learn from each other. So, ladies, thank you so much for this amazing time. And I am grateful for all of you. Please put your comments in there. Let me know what you would like to talk about next. And remember, we're a community of women, Latina professional women, and we're here for each other. So if someone resonated with something that another person said or commented, network, ladies, okay? Network, please, because we need each other. We're relational, ladies. So please work together, stay together, reclaim your peace. Non-negotiable, ladies. You are non-negotiable. God bless. I love you all. Have a great day, and I'll see you in 2 weeks.